So guys, we're here, we're back again, and this is FIFA 19. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to my channel. I'm KPG Mix 9, and this is Marquee's Matchup. So this series, today's episode is all about the first FIFA 19 Marquee's Matchup. Okay guys, so here's what I want to do. Every week there's a Marquee's Matchup, right? Every week we submit players into these SBCs trying to make a profit. Well, do we make a profit? Is it worth it? This is the question that we want to ask for this series. Is it worth it? Is Marquee's Matchup worth it? Well, this is what I'm going to do. Every week we're going to do a Marquee's Matchup. We're going to document the money that we spent, and also we're going to document the reward and how much the players are worth from the rewards, okay? And then with each week we will document the highest rated player that we pull from the pack to see if the pack's rewards are worth it either. I believe this is a good way to actually give us a real view of FIFA. Footman has it down already. Footman has it down. The statistics are there. But I want to give you the real experience from a player and see if it is worth it. So I hope you guys stick with the series. Every week we'll have a video about Marquee's Matchup. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm kidding. Let's just get into it, guys. Okay, guys. So today's first Marquee's Matchup SBC is Chelsea versus Liverpool. Now, you need a Liverpool player or a Chelsea player in order to complete this SBC. I already had Loftus-Cheek in my club, so I just put him in this SBC. I didn't have Quigley. I went and got him for $350. So you guys can follow the format if you wish. I spent about $4,900 on this SBC alone. I wouldn't recommend you guys spending more than $4,000. All these players I already had in my club, but you can definitely get cheaper players if you wish. I'll put the price of all these players up so you guys can contrast and see what's best for you. And as I said, I wouldn't recommend more than 4,000. This SBC was fairly easy. You know, you just need a Chelsea Liverpool player, max league 4, so it's not too rare players. It's not that hard to accomplish. On to the next, we have Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, and again, I already had Valero in my club, but if you want to go on the market and get him, he costs around $1,000, which is not bad. But this SBC is pretty expensive because all these Spanish players are going to go high up on the market. But at the time when I did this SBC, most of these players cost around $700, $900 to about $900, which is not bad at all. This SBC in total cost me around $8,500. Very expensive. So if you guys can go and snipe some players for at least $600, that'll be good. It'll help you. It'll save you a lot of money, and you'll truly realize if you save money or not. But if you want to follow this format, it'll cost you about $8,500, which I think is a lot. But these players are first-time owners. I had most of these players in my club already, so I didn't have to go ahead and buy. Well, this one I paid $750, but most of the other players I already had in my club, so I didn't have to buy them at all. So if you guys want to do this, as I said, about $8,500 is your target, but I think you can get it around 7, because I said I had most of the players already, so I just did what I had. So yeah. Next up we have Rio Ave versus Bio Vista. I can't even pronounce that. Again, I had Dante. Dante's untradeable. I just put him in the squad as well. I bought this guy for about $200, which is not bad for a silver card. This guy again, first owner. So this SBC I think cost me around $6,000, which is weird because when I calculated the price of all these players, it was about $6,000, which is totally weird. This guy, first owner again, but he goes on the market for around $1,100. Again, this SBC can be done for much cheaper, but because I had these guys in my club already and they're untradeable, it was okay for me to just put them in, But you guys can probably get this SBC done for about $4,000 with a lot of silver players. Silver players are expensive, actually. You can probably go on the market and get a gold players for much cheaper than silver players. So again, I wouldn't recommend spending more than $4,000 on this SBC. And on to the last one, we have Fornard versus I can't even pronounce these words, but whatever. So on this SBC, I spent about $6,000 on this SBC alone. I had most of these players in my club. Again, Clarkson was a first-time owner. He's untradeable, and I think I spent first-time owner again. I didn't spend much, but when I calculated the cost of all these players, it came up to about $6,000. So again, if you guys, the cost of the players will be up on the screen, so you guys can go on the market, and if you want to snipe these players for less, you can do that. Now let's open up, get all these rewards and see exactly what we can get for all these players. This SBC in total would cost about $25,000. $25,000 for whatever we get. We will determine whether or not it's worth it when we open these packs, because $25,000 is a lot of money, and especially in the early days of FIFA, you're grinding, you're trying to get as much coins as possible, and to spend $25,000 is just heartbreaking. So I would recommend you guys to, if the rewards aren't worth it, don't invest all your coins into this SBC, because it's the early days of FIFA, and you never know how the market is going to turn up. But again, on the bright side, it's the early days of FIFA, for players are going for insane amount. You pack like an 83 Gabriel Jesus, you can get for at least $80,000. So again, that's pretty insane. So that's it. That's completed. The Marquee Matchup, when we get like a jumbo gold players pack just for completing this challenge. So let's go and open these packs and see exactly if we can make profit from this Marquee Matchup, which I hope we do, because $25,000 for me, yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to lose. Okay, so we'll open the silver pack first. So guys, for this series, we're gonna try and list all the players that we got in these packs and see how much profit we can make. We spent $25,000, so in the next episode we'll assess the profit that we made, how much these players cost, how much we can make from this SBC, and is it worth it? In my opinion, right now, I'm kind of on the border of not worth it to worth it. But once we finish these packs, we'll see exactly how much we spent on these players. Okay, so we have a premium gold pack. Let's see what we get from this premium gold pack. I'm hoping a board. A board will be good. Definitely a board will be good. Come on, EA. Not a board, but we get a striker, Carlitos, 75 rated. So as I said, guys, 25,000. Not exactly what you'd want for this SBC. Not exactly what you want to be spending. So this is pretty expensive. Pretty expensive indeed. But yeah, let's open a few more packs and see exactly what we can get. Okay, jumbo gold pack. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Give me a board. Come on, give me a board. Still not a board. 79 rated. Still nothing yet. For 25,000, still nothing yet. Nothing of value. Nothing of real value so far. Send these to the club. Okay, premium gold players pack. 3 rares. Something, please, EA. Come on, give me something. Give me something, EA. Still not a board. Goalkeeper, 82 rated summer. Okay. We're getting lots of players though, so I think we should be able to make some profit. Is we're getting lots of players. Let's compare prices. How much Zuma worth in the market? So Zuma is $1,500. We should be able to make profit with all these players. With all these players, we should be able to make some profit. In the last pack, let's see what we can get from the last pack. So mixed players pack, we get 1 rare. I hope the gold is rare. That'll be great. Come on, EA. Again. So we didn't get a walkout, and we spent $25,000. Well, we did get a lot of players, and these players can be resold to compensate for the $25,000 that we spent. So in my assessment of this, I think this SBC can be done with around $20,000. $20,000 is the ideal amount that I would spend on this SBC. If you guys have players in your club already, you don't have to spend that much money. So I would guarantee that you can make some profit by all of the players that we get from this SBC. So I'm going to say this one is worth it because it's in the early days of FIFA. You don't have to get a walkout to get players to sell on the market for good value, because lots of players are going for expensive amount of dollars, man. Just go in your club. If you have players laying around, go in your club and test their prices, compare their prices to see how much you can make from these players. So in the next episode, we're gonna compare all the players that we got, how much we can get for those players, and see if we've made our money back. Okay, so guys, I'll catch you in the next one. My name is KPGMX9, and this is Heartbeast Gaming.